Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for the Universal unit. We have the third one, Gundam Barbatos. This is the new candy toy made by Bandai. I've already reviewed the first two. It's quite interesting. It has its ups and downs, which I've previously mentioned if you watched those reviews. And we'll see if that kind of continues on with this one. But yeah, quite interesting. So if this is your first time you're seeing a Universal unit, it's going to be the same box for all of them. The only thing that's different is the naming on top. Tells you what's inside. But even then, you have a 50-50 chance of getting either the weapon set A or B. So inside, it's the same instructions for this particular one. Tells you what you're gonna get. For A, you're gonna get the mace. You're gonna have the Graze's shoulder armor, or even the Schwalbe, because you have the claw here. That's an add-on. For B, you're gonna have the sniper rifle here. And as well as you're gonna get the normal Barbatos shoulder. There are stickers kind of here and there that you have to apply. Yep, and this does come with open hand, which was kind of missing from the Gundam and the Char Zaku. So that's great. And kind of how to assemble it. It's a very simple kit, but it does require some assembly. And another thing that I've noticed or been seeing is the gates are really thick, and this is rigid plastic. It's trying to rip that off, you're gonna leave a very nasty nub mark. Yeah, and especially this side here where you want to twist that off. This is like an extra part here that you have to pop off, but it's part of that. Yeah, if this is, I don't know if you kind of twist this. Twisting is inside here, but it's not too bad, but it still leaves a nub mark there. Yeah. And certain parts are painted. One edge is gonna be or one side, like this one here. But fortunately enough, that's kind of like the back side of the leg, so it's not too bad. Yeah. So that's that. Now looking at Barbatos. So I built the one with the mace. And I have the Graze shoulder here. I might build the other one just to get the normal Barbatos. There we go. So you have the hands here. I'm missing the Assault Kingdom where it's flexible. Yeah, this is just... I'm trying to turn the wrist here. It's turning here. Because this is just too... Yeah. That's another thing too. I kind of want to trim the peg connection here, kind of just loosen it up, but I don't want it to be too loose, so just gonna keep it that stiff. Got your shoulder armor here, you got your neck here. The thing with the eyes, it's kind of hard to see, but it's painted on top, but on this side you can barely see the eye here because it's just being, or this forehead or the V-fin is kind of hiding it. And it's one of those, once you put it on, that stays there. It's hard to remove the peg connections. It's that rigid plastic. Overall, in terms of paint app, as you can see here, it's quite nice. Actually, let me just fix my camera. Alright, so we got a nice paint of gold there, the red. The blue here, it's a bit of mismatch because it's two pieces that you have to sandwich together, and sometimes the paint doesn't adhere to the towards the head. So, not too bad. They painted the backside of this, which is surprising for Assault Kingdom because usually you just do the front, but I guess from the side you kind of need that paint app. Yeah. Shoulder, we got this. We got the bicep swivel, 90-degree elbow bend. Well, actually this one has a little bit more. Yep. And actually I tried this. If I want to swap out the arm, maybe this might be the defining moment of Assault, or sorry, the Universal unit, where you can mix match arms. So it seems like it's the same design for all of them. But unfortunately, that's too loose. Maybe I can put something there, but you could probably mix and match. Make your own Gundam. My only problem with this, it's the hard plastic, and you've seen my Charzaku, I've already stressed some of the parts. Anyways, moving on, you have your waist here. There's no abdomen crunch. This is a candy toy after all. You do have a giant swivel there. You can move this up. This is connected again. You cannot split them because there's nothing in the center to hold two pieces once you cut that. Yeah. Knee bend, not too bad. And you get your ankle joint, which is connected on the back side, which is actually good. Kind of like your Soul Kingdom. This one you can kind of do a wide stance, which is great. I had a complaint on the Gundam and Charzaku because this thing here, it's fixed. It's connected on the back skirt, but this one has less plastic on it, so you can do a bit of a wider stance. You can kind of flex this out, but it's rigid. All right, so that's pretty much it for articulation. All right, so for weapons. We have the mace here. The mace comes in two parts right here, and you're just gonna slide it from the top. Goes in quite nicely and easy, and there you go. The mace is actually ridiculously too big for him, in my opinion. But then again, it's nice to have big weapons. But yeah, I think it's just too big. It could be a little bit smaller, but not complaining there. Good, big weapons are good. Now let's swap this out with this particular hand here. There we go. I could probably use this with the Gundam. Yeah, so there we go. Otherwise, let's put this back here. Where's that Schwalbe weapon? You got this claw here. It's in one piece, but they painted the purple part, which is great. And it goes in. It's actually quite nice. They painted the inside part too. So there you go. Otherwise, I'm gonna take this out. And we got the sniper rifle here, and I've actually didn't trim it yet, but just looking at this, I'm gonna do an example of trying to twist this off, and I cannot even do that. Maybe I can break that off like that. Yeah, but it leaves a nasty nub mark. May have to use your hobby knife. If you have good nippers, I would suggest you do that. Now I'm using a ceramic blade. That's why I'm always cutting towards myself, and I find that I have a bit more control. So if you do have a regular X-Acto knife, be careful of cutting towards yourself. I've shown in my other video where I've put some electrical tape on my thumb so I don't get cut. But I'm just trimming this. There we go. As good as I can get. Good enough. Alright, so for this one, yeah, I mean, that's where it's supposed to be, like, connected on the back, but this one, they don't have that. It's gonna be too complex having that connection here. It's just one solid backpack here. So we're gonna just connect this here. It's actually loose because it's a circular handle. This is a rectangular. Maybe this way. Yeah, you can probably paint that. Yeah, it's... Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll hold it from the side here. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, it's not bad. But I'm definitely probably just gonna use the mace for this guy here. For the Barbatos, it's actually pretty good. I like this more than the first two, the Gundam and the Charzaku, because you got a bit more flexibility. And it's cool that when you get either one, you have a different armor as well. So that's great. Although it will be nice if they added the sword as well. Yeah, Not sure if they're gonna have that on another Barbatos in the future, but we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the review for the Universal unit. The next one will be Alex, NT1 Alex, one of my favorite Gundam designs, and hopefully that one will be great as well. Hopefully. I'm being optimistic here. Anyways, that's it. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.